It's that time of year again for the annual Historic Preservation Commission report. And here to tell you about all those great things that we're currently involved in is, once again, the esteemed Nels Reese, who is the chair of our Historic Preservation Commission. And he's enjoying his retirement, teaching another class this year. So.
Madam Mayor and Council, good evening. It's Nels Reese here. 308 South Hayes, right on the corner, right on 3rd and Hayes. It's been he said great things. It's been an awfully quiet year in Lake Wobegon this year. So let's see, Michael, what am I supposed to do here? What do I want to push? Middle.
Yeah, let's turn it on first. That just right button. Middle's the point.
Okay. We haven't, the council or the commission hasn't changed much recently. It seems like our only change has been to get a new liaison person. And so we now have Dan Karskallen as our liaison, and that's good. Each year, as you know, we try to put out a little newsletter, and I hope it came to you, and you're getting a new one, a second one, as we speak. Try and think of things that we might want to say in our newsletter. And this time we featured 2 parks, the green at the University of Idaho and East City Park. And I'm a little anxious to encourage the relationship between the university and the city. Not that it's bad by any means, but I think any chance to encourage it is good. And so talking about the 2 greens is, I think, useful. And we noted that each one of the greens is dedicated to a military activity of some kind. The 2 shown there on the page. So anyway, we talked about that. This was a year for the national. Sometimes some of our members go to the National Trust Conference, and it's held all over the United States. It's being held in just a few weeks in Indianapolis. But last October, it was held in Spokane. So we made a mighty effort to try and get everyone on the commission. So some of our funds that we had in the that we normally use on projects, we did try to get our commission members to go that big 80 miles to take in a conference. And so they went to a national conference. Quite a few of us did go. And I think it's just useful to kind of encourage people with regard to preservation activities. As you know, we do try to give out some awards, and that's the most fun thing that we do, is giving an award. People love to get awards, and we this year gave out 5 Orchid Awards. We gave them to 2. In this case, we gave to 2 people who had done some extraordinary service. We gave an Orchid Award to Ann Catt. Some of you may know her. She was the person that did stuff at the Latah Historic Society, and she spent over 14 years there and was really amazing. So we gave her an Orchid Award, and we also awarded a lady from Barbara Coiner from Potlatch, who has written our preservation magazine for us for several years, and we appreciated it. Made it really easy for me. This year she didn't write it, and I had to work harder on the issue this year. So we like that. We noted that some of our citizens have opened a new restaurant down on the corner of 6th and Main and Myelina, and we gave an award to that restaurant because it's such a historic building, but because it supports the historic downtown in such a remarkable way. it's almost a pride of place to see that kind of activity on 6th and Main. And so we gave an award to them as well. We look around for little-known things. The house on the lower left is a house over on C Street. We don't often talk much about C Street houses, but this was a particular lady that had put a lovely roof on her house, and rather than just going halfway or even just an average roof, she put on a copper shingle roof that was rather astounding, and so we gave an award to that. We awarded the city a Orchid Award for the College Street development. We think that the historic lighting and the trees and the care with which the whole street was developed is really remarkable. After having bumpy, gravel, ugly road for the last 15, 20 years, it's really lovely to have that. And we think that it might even encourage us as we work toward fulfillment of Legacy Crossing. So we gave an award to that. And let's see, Michael, what, did you give me the little gizmo? Interestingly enough, we have a person on our commission who's quite artistic. And I can't show all of these to you, but you see the picture there, that's Pam Overholzer. And after Wayne had served us so well for 2 years on our commission, and we enjoyed his support of the commission, Pam decided to make him an art piece in which he's holding right there in this picture. And it's something like the one that I'm holding here. And these are little three-dimensional art pieces of historic buildings on Main Street. I do believe Wayne's is the Newark Theater.
Yeah.
And I think he was a little shocked to get, I don't know how many of you get awards for being on your commission, but we felt Wayne deserved that award. And then one of your past members, Bill Lambert, we made another one. Pam made another one of these with David's store on it, and it donated it to the Habitat for Humanity. And we went out, and it raised $300. And Bill Lambert bought that little sucker, and so we were kind of excited about that. And I have another one here that we're going to award this year in the preservation newsletter. We're focusing on the cemetery. And so we're going to encourage the young people in some of the elementary schools to go out and see if they can locate 9 particular things in the cemetery. And whoever wins that award is going to win. This is the one that Wayne really wants.
That's the Kenworthy, isn't it?
Yeah, this is a
way it
old
should
Kenworthy here on this one. So if anybody has $300 they'd like to commission Pam Overholzer, just call me. Give me a call. I can set you up with her. She's really good at doing this stuff, and these are wonderful little pieces, and they just add a little sprightliness to how we think about our downtown. There we are, giving the awards. That happens at the ice cream social every year, and it's always a lovely time to just get around and re-meet people, and especially with us old people who want to try and remember that we're still alive. So it's a good day to have ice cream, and I know some of you come and help serve that ice cream, and we appreciate that. We continue to support tours of downtown, And so I just reminded you that and just recently, a few days ago, we did a tour here of the City Hall as well with a group, the Idaho Trust, that was here. And so I think they enjoyed it, and it just reminds us that we have a wonderful City Hall, and that it's a very, I think it's something that we all enjoy, to work and be part of this community in this building. So we do, we've supported that as well. So those walking tours happen in various ways. I'll be giving a tour to a student group in just a week or two as well. So if anybody has a group that would like a tour, please contact us again. Just call City Hall and call Mike Ray, and he can get us organized to get somebody to help run and do a tour for you. The National Trust meeting, I already mentioned it, but we did have quite a luxurious time in Moscow, in Spokane. As you know, the Davenport was the headquarters of the meeting, and we got to tour old warehouses that had been turned into lovely accommodations, and any number of things that Spokane could be proud of. And so I think it was a worthwhile event. I'm just trying to justify spending a little bit of city money to send some of our commission members to a national conference. We don't send them to Boston.
But you want to speak to the fact that we had some grant money involved in that, too.
We did. Yeah, well, we had a guest speaker actually come and gave him we paid him to come here, and then he gave the money back to us. And so we had a little extra money for this event. So
probably my cousin, by the way.
Yeah, probably the biggest thing that we're looking at is the potential of enhancing and increasing the size of the Fort Russell Historic District. If you recall, this district was put in place in 1980. And a building that's 50 years old is considered a historic building. And so the red line on the map shows the actual district, and it's kind of difficult to find out where the district really is as it winds around. So we have saved some of our money from last year, put some more money from this year with help from Dan, I believe, encouraged you to give us another a few dollars in our budget to be able to hire somebody to look at this district. And it's not likely that it'll get as big as that blue, but we would like to go down to East City Park and perhaps as far as Hayes Street and enhance the size of the district. There are these homes, for instance, these 4 homes right here are not in the historic district as we speak. So there are many lovely homes in the center of town that would be perfect additions to a historic district, and
including yours, Nels.
Indeed.
Yours is not in the
I
district.
don't know why the owner of my house got so far away. He wanted to go on top of the hill. I think he was a bit ostentatious, that Cornwall, but. Yeah, we're really excited about this, and the people that we're going to hire are from Spokane, and we expect them to be in town. Do we think November? Later in the year, they're busy right now, and later we'll have them here, beginning to do a reconnaissance of what we think the district might look like in the next couple of years. It's probably a 2 or 3 year project to get the district redesigned.